Hey, what's up everyone? JJ here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna look at the LEGO Harry Potter 2025 summer leaked set list. If you haven't already checked out the photos or the set list for the sets coming out this January in just a few weeks, I posted a link to my video in the comments as well as the end of this video. But today we're gonna be looking at the leaked set list for summer of 2025, and special thanks to Clay Bricks and Brick Tap for kind of posting these sets. Now there are 7 sets coming out, and this wave definitely fits closer to my collection than the January sets. So I'm gonna just read them off real quick now, and then we're gonna spend the rest of the video talking about each of them in more detail, kind of looking at the price points and how I think they're gonna fit in with this current LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle system. So first, we are getting a Hogwarts Castle Herbology classroom, which I'm really excited about. We have a set called Dumbledore's Phoenix, not called Fox, that's interesting. A Book of Monsters set, a book Nook featuring the Hogwarts Express, Aunt Marge's Visit, so I'm guessing that's for Privet Drive, a quality Quidditch supplies and ice cream parlor, as well as the Hogwarts Castle main tower. So I'm really looking forward to it. Let's take a look at our first set. First up, we will look at set 76448. This is Dumbledore's Phoenix. This set retails for $19.99. Now, I'm looking at photos here of the kind of previous Fox build that we had, and it was like a buildable creature. And it was kind of like the $60 to $70 price point. So this is only 20 bucks. So my guess is, I'm assuming this is gonna be Fox, Dumbledore's Phoenix, and it probably won't come with a lot of stuff, like no sort of Gryffindor. I'm guessing it will just be a small bird build, very similar to kind of that Hedwig that we saw that was also $19.99. If you look at that set, it came with both Hedwig as well as kind of a nice little sign, as well as kind of a little trunk. So I'm thinking we might get Fox in a similar style, maybe with a small bill, either Sorting Hat or sort of Gryffindor, maybe just, or even just in Dumbledore's office, kind of sitting on that little perch that we see. Next, we're gonna look at set 76445. This is the Hogwarts Castle Herbology class. This set is retailing for $59.99, so it's a little bit more expensive than Snape's Potions class, which I'm excited for the sizing. We have seen the greenhouses a few times. Here you can see it with the 2007 LEGO Hogwarts Castle, and of course we saw it in 2019 or 20 with the Astronomy Tower kind of as a side build. We've also saw it with the Hogwarts Moments Herbology class, and that's kind of what I expect this to most resemble. I'm thinking it'll be very similar to the Snape's Potions class, where this will fold up and kind of fit into one of the builds. I am curious if this will be the bottom level of a set we're going to talk about, the main tower, or if this will be kind of a standalone greenhouse. All in all, though, I'm really excited for all these classroom additions to the Hogwarts Castle that we see with this system. Next, we have set 76450. This is the Book Nook, and this is featuring the Hogwarts Express. I'm not sure what to expect with this set. When you look at a Book Nook, you're essentially looking at like a little design or display for a bookshelf. So I'm guessing this will be very much like a display piece. I don't expect it to be a full Hogwarts Express build, maybe the side or the front of it. Maybe it's like a bookend, maybe similar to those Lego Disney bookends. This set is retailing for $99.99 in the US. So I'm thinking maybe those like the Disney villains bookends is kind of what we're gonna see with this little Book Nook. I'm curious what other features they have from the first Harry Potter film outside of just the Hogwarts Express that is included with this, but I'm really excited for that set as well. It's something different. Harry Potter as a theme does a good job trying new things. Next up is set 76449. This is the Monster Book of Monsters. This set retails for $59.99 in the US. And, you know, we have seen that gift with purchase. I think the retail value for that was $19.99. So this is 60 bucks. I don't really know what to expect from this. I'm not sure this is going to be like maybe a book that opens up and there's builds for different monsters, if it's just going to be a larger scale build that we saw with that gift with purchase, if this is going to somehow turn into a classroom. This is what I'm most interested in seeing pictures from, which were many months away, of that Monster Book of Monsters. I thought they did a great job with that gift of purchase. I'm not sure how to improve upon it, but I am curious if it's just a larger build of that gift with purchase that we saw, I don't know, 2020 or 2021. So we will see. I'm excited for that. This is usually just a great, interesting set. So I'm curious to see what they do with that. Next up, we have set 76451. This is Aunt Marge's Visit. Now, when I did my video of all the Lego minifigures in my Harry Potter collection, one big fig I really wanted was Aunt Marge. So I'm really excited for this. I'm assuming this is just going to be a new Privet Drive. You know, this set retails for $89.99 in the US. The earlier version we saw, I think that was $79.99. So with inflation, maybe it's close to the same price, which I would be totally fine with. This is just an updated for Privet Drive from the Aunt Marge visit scene. Would be really funny, especially if you're gonna have that veranda in the dining room area off to the back where she floats away to the Tower of London. Really excited for this set, mostly for that Big Fig. As long as she's done well, the set's gonna be a day one buy for me in my book. I usually think they do a good job with the Privet Drive, but it's nice to see a new set represented with Privet Drive because we've always gotten kind of from the Chamber of Secrets that escape from Harry. Next is set 76452. This is the Quality Quidditch Supplies and Ice Cream Parlor. We have seen the Quality Quidditch Supplies before as early as 2002, a very small set as you can see. Of course, it's since been updated with the newer Diagon Alley. So I am curious how they're going to build and what color scheme they're going to use because we've seen it in two very different color schemes when it's been released in Lego form. And so here we can see it in that kind of D2C Diagon Alley version next to the Ice Cream Parlor. So I'm curious if that's the Ice Cream Parlor they're going to include. This set is $99.99 in the US. So it's going to be at a much smaller scale than we saw that larger Diagon Alley set. My guess is this will be very similar to the play scale kind of Harry Potter sets that we saw released starting a few years ago with Weasley Wizard Wheezies and the Owlry. So I'm thinking it's going to be in that scale of build. And I also think it's going to be more similar to Ollivanders and Madame Malkin's, just looking at the price point of $99.99 and the fact that I think an Ice Cream Parlor will be a little bit bigger than the Owlry was. So I'm expecting the two builds to be similar in size to this, perhaps with a few more pieces for Quidditch quality than we saw going to Ollivanders. But the set I'm most excited for is set 76454, and this is the Hogwarts Castle main tower. Kind of a weird name for it. I'm glad they didn't call it the Grand Staircase because that means they really have the opportunity to just include a lot of different and cool things within this set. This set retails for $249.99 in the US, so it is an expensive set. I'm hopeful that price point is justified and we're really getting that main tower that we've wanted for our Lego Harry Potter sets. If you look at some of these images, you can see that the tower for that 2018 Great Hall wasn't that big, but when you look at the micro scale D2C set, it's much taller than the Great Hall. So if we already have the Great Hall build as big and tall as it is, I would expect that tower to really tower over the Great Hall. I'm really excited to see what goes into the tower besides just the Grand Staircase. I'm hopeful that we'll get one or two student common rooms. I'm hopeful for maybe a divination classroom. I'm curious to see what the dungeons and the basement area is going to look like in the castle. But $249.99, I'm hoping not to be disappointed because I think it's entirely possible it is going to be very grand and live up to that price point with height and just meet with the amount of minifigures and different things inside that tower. So I'm very hopeful. If you want to stay updated with LEGO leaks, rumors, news, and reviews, hit the subscribe button down below. But I will see you all next time, and I'm getting very excited for January 1st when the new Harry Potter sets release. Thank you.